Have you ever wondered how podcasters make money? Today we're going to pull back the curtain and reveal the secrets. Welcome to the incredible world of podcasting, a realm where voices echo tales, knowledge, and experiences straight into the ears of eager listeners worldwide. With the rise of digital technology, podcasting has surged in popularity over the last decade, transforming from a niche hobby into a mainstream media platform. From the bustling streets of New York to the serene landscapes of New Zealand, millions of individuals tune into podcasts every day, seeking entertainment, education, or simply the comfort of a human voice. This global phenomenon has not only revolutionized the way we consume content, but also opened up a new avenue for creators to earn income. Indeed, the potential to monetize in the podcasting world is as diverse as the content itself. From the gritty true crime series to the light-hearted comedy show, the meditative mindfulness podcast to the educational history channel, each podcast holds within its audio waves the potential to generate revenue. Podcasters can monetize their content in a variety of ways, each with its unique set of advantages and considerations. Some of the most common methods include sponsorships and advertisements, where brands pay podcasters to promote their products or services. Other podcasters may rely on the generosity of their listeners, accepting patronage and donations to keep their content flowing. Then there are those who opt for a more direct approach, setting up subscriptions and paywalls to ensure a steady stream of income. But before you rush to grab your microphone, it's essential to understand that podcasting isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires dedication, creativity, and a genuine connection with your audience. And while the potential to earn income is certainly enticing, the real reward lies in the unique opportunity to share your voice and ideas with the world. So, are you ready to dive into the details of each money-making method? Let's get started. One of the most common ways podcasters make money is through sponsorships and ads. Now, how does this work? Well, podcasters form partnerships with brands and advertisers. These partnerships can take on various forms. Sometimes a podcaster will directly promote a product or service during their show. Other times they may simply mention the brand in passing or insert a pre-recorded ad into their episode. Payment from these sponsorships depends on the number of listens or impressions. For example, if a sponsor agrees to pay $1 per 1,000 listens and your episode gets 10,000 listens, that's $10 in your pocket. But it's not always as straightforward as that. Some sponsors may offer a flat rate, while others may base their payment on how many listeners use a special coupon code or sign up for a service. But remember, it's not just about getting any sponsor. It's about getting the right sponsor that aligns with your content and audience. Besides sponsorships, another popular way of earning money is through patronage and donations. This method opens up a world where your listeners can directly support your creative pursuits. Platforms like Patreon offer a structured approach to this, allowing creators to offer special perks or exclusive content to their patrons. On the other hand, simpler options like PayPal can be used to accept one-off donations. These systems are relatively easy to set up and integrate into your podcast's website or social media pages. The key to successful patronage lies in cultivating a loyal audience that truly values your content. It's about creating something that resonates with people, something they'd be willing to support. This isn't about begging for handouts, but about offering value and building a community that wants to give back. While this method relies heavily on the generosity of listeners, it allows podcasters to maintain full creative control. This is a trade-off that many creators find worthwhile.
Now, let's talk about the third method, subscriptions and paywalls. This model is a popular one in the world of podcasting. It involves offering premium content or early access to episodes for a subscription fee. This could be exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes content, or simply episodes without ads. Think of it like a VIP ticket at a concert. You're still enjoying the same show as everyone else, but you get a little something extra for your buck. However, striking a balance is crucial here.
You need to continue offering free content to attract listeners while also providing a compelling reason for them to upgrade to the paid version. It's not a walk in the park, though. This method requires a solid base of dedicated fans who see the value in what you're offering and are willing to pay for it. It's about cultivating a community that believes in your work. This method can be quite profitable, but it requires a solid base of dedicated fans willing to pay for your content. So we've covered the three main ways podcasters can earn money: sponsorships, patronage, and subscriptions. To recap, sponsorships and ads are a popular choice for podcasters. They involve partnering with businesses who pay to have their products or services promoted on your podcast. This method is advantageous because it can provide a steady stream of income, particularly for podcasts with a large audience. However, it's important to remember that managing sponsorships can be time-consuming, and it's crucial to find sponsors whose products align with your brand and audience. Then we talked about patronage and donations. This method involves receiving money directly from your listeners, usually through platforms like Patreon. The benefits of this method include having a direct relationship with your audience and the potential for a stable income if you have a dedicated fan base. However, it can be challenging to convince listeners to part with their money, and you'll need to provide exclusive content or perks to incentivize them. Lastly, we discussed subscriptions and paywalls. This involves charging your listeners a regular fee to access your podcast or certain episodes. This method can provide a reliable income and allows for creative freedom, as you're not beholden to sponsors. However, it can be difficult to convince listeners to pay for content they're used to getting for free, and it requires a consistent release schedule to justify the subscription cost. As you consider which method might work best for you, remember to take into account your audience size, the nature of your content, and your personal preferences. It's also worth noting that many successful podcasters use a combination of these methods to diversify their income. Remember, podcasting isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, persistence, and a passion for your content. But with these strategies in hand, you're well on your way to turning your podcasting hobby into a profitable venture.